Hello, we are back in the Dwarven Kingdom again today. I've been trying to plan out to figure out how many episodes we're going to spend here before getting back to the Empire. So I think maybe we'll walk through that with you guys. So the upper left-hand corner there, the Overworld Tree Farm, the Crimson Stem Farm, and the Blast Chamber is really kind of the end goal of why we're here in the Dwarven Kingdom. But before I do those guys, I will really need a moss and bone meal farm. In order to build the moss and bone meal farm, I think I would like a lava farm. And before I build a lava farm, I need the dripstone farm. So I think that's going to be the goal for today. We're going to try to build the dripstone farm and probably the lava farm. But we'll see how much time we have. So yeah, I think we'll get to it. So I think the other thing I want to do is just we did the growing area last episode, and we built the ice farm last episode too. So I think it's time we start on the dripstone farm. I don't know how much. 6. I have 6 pointed dripstone. Well, this might take a while. Do I have any in here? I have 39 in there. So we have 45 pointed dripstone. This is what I was going after. So I think what we'll end up doing is we will start building an area for the dripstone to grow, and we'll just get it started. And then maybe we start building the lava farm, and then as the dripstone grows, we'll be able to put it onto the lava farm. If I'm remembering right, I think this stuff here, yeah, all of these cauldrons and the magma, orange concrete. Yeah, this is for our lava farm, if I remember right. And this is all of the starting lava that we have for it. So yeah, I think we have pretty much everything for the lava farm. We just need to, and the dripstone farm really is just the dripstone blocks, and then probably a couple of flying machines. And with my my jump pads in there, plus my redstone box, I should have what we need. Let me just take a look. Yeah, all right. So I have what we need for the dripstone farm. So let's head on up to where I think we are going to build the dripstone farm. I think we're actually going to build it off of this tunnel here. So here we are in our little farming area with I put wheat in that corner, potatoes over there. This one up here is carrots, and then I did a little pumpkin patch here. And then I made sure that I fully filled out all of the nether wart up in that little tiny tunnel section up there. So yeah, our farming area is coming along pretty well. So if I go down this tunnel, turn around, I've already poked a hole here. And I think this should go all the way up to the surface. So I should be able to set up a beacon here and be able to clear out this whole area that I need for the dripstone farm. So let me just do that real quick for you guys, and we'll be back. This dripstone farm is well, it's fairly simple. We just put some water up top, put a dripstone block underneath the water, and then have a pointed dripstone underneath the dripstone block. And then, as you can see, it's possible for dripstone to grow from the pointed dripstone directly on the dripstone block and also on the floor underneath. There's like a 10 or 11 block limit between the topmost pointed dripstone and the floor. But yeah, this is our little dripstone farm, and this will definitely be more dripstone than I will need. But the nice thing is that we don't necessarily have to run it all the time. We can just let it kind of sit here and grow and get to a point where it can't grow anymore, and then just leave it and have it be kind of a decorative, kind of a point of interest in the cave. I also think it looks kind of weird being this short, so I think I am going to extend this out a number. I will probably double the width of this, and then maybe even a little bit more. And yeah, that's going to be way more dripstone than we actually need. So yeah, I'm sure we'll find use of it at some point. So now I basically just need to wait for enough dripstone, pointed dripstone to grow so that I can use the pointed dripstone in our lava farm. I think we're going to have it down there at the end of the cave somewhere. So yeah, I am looking forward to that. So I'll harvest up some more of the pointed dripstone, and we'll get going. Well, I did a little AFKing, and then I, got a little bored of AFKing and decided I would make, some use of my time. So I started gathering materials for some of the other farms and other builds that we're going to do. And well, I may have gone a little overboard, and as a result lost track of why I was AFKing in the first place. And then I also color coded them and named all of the shulkers. So as you see, this is for the lava farm that we're going to do later this episode. This is for the Crimson Log farm, this is for the wood farm, that's for the blast chamber, and this is for the moss farm. Yeah. So went a little overboard, lost track of what I was actually AFKing for, and thought I was AFKing for honey, which I don't need for the lava farm, but I will need for the moss farm and for the wood farm at, 2 episodes down the road. So yeah, don't need to worry about that at the moment. And, well, that also led me to, start decorating up our dripstone farm a little bit. Yep. This is now the tunnel over to our dripstone farm. And it looks a little bit like this. So I think we'll kick that off, and then I can escape in here and do kind of a full show. So yeah, I really like the way that this actually ended up turning out. I wanted some depth on the walls, but with the farm and flying machine and all of the pointed dripstone bits flying everywhere, I didn't actually want them getting stuck in the walls. So I came up with the glass and the black concrete behind it to kind of give it an illusion of depth. But I think it turned out pretty well. I really like it, actually. So, yeah. We now have enough pointed dripstone, seeing as I went overboard and started decorating this tunnel with a whole lot of dripstone. So, I think I'm going to turn off that farm. And I think we are going to head off and start working on the lava farm. And after a little AFK time, after I finish the actual mechanism, all of the cauldrons in there are filled with lava. And yeah, I think we're gonna be good to actually run this through. I should mention that this farm is kind of designed to be run in the background and just let it fill up with lava, and then once over maybe a 4-hour period or an 8-hour period of actually playing, then you go through and harvest all of the lava that's in there. So it's not designed to constantly be filling up and constantly be running. So yeah, let's go and give this a run, shall we? So I did end up coming in here and filling up a whole bunch of, yep, there's my buckets. And I think this is completely filled with buckets. And so what we're going to do is I'm actually going to, I'm going to fill up my entire inventory, except for maybe, except for that spot. And then I'm going to grab the first bucket here with lava. And then I'm going to hit the start button right here. And then I'm just going to hold right click. And we're going to go through this entire array of cauldrons. And it's going to drop it into the hoppers here, which is going to come down here into a shulker box loader. And so I think 9 shulker boxes here, plus that one, that's 10. I think there's 2 more. And I think pretty much all, 12 shulker boxes are going to be completely filled with, or mostly filled with lava buckets after we're done. So yeah. I think we'll come in here and get this running. There, and then just hold and right click. And the machine will refill me with regular buckets from the dropper to my left. I just ran through the entire array, and we've cleared out, well, all of the lavas that's been filled up right now has been picked up by me once, so this has been a refill since I've ran the machine. And let's check out how many shulker boxes we have. Looks like we have 10 shulker boxes. This one has almost a full shulker box, and then I think I saw, yeah, there's just one left. So nice. So now the only thing we have left to do is to make this look a little bit better in the area. Yeah, I mean, the mechanical nature of it does look kind of cool, but we're supposed to be in a dwarven kingdom, right? And dwarves, at least as far as fantasy goes, are kind of known for blacksmithing, masonry, forge stuff. So I figure we could kind of turn our lava farm here into maybe like a vat, or maybe a source of energy for some furnaces, for some blacksmithing, metalwork type decorations or so. And so I'm wondering if we change like this entire bay or cave or little area kind of out to those pillars there, maybe that pillar. And maybe we'll go up through this entire wall. Maybe I'll get rid of the lava up here and do something up there. But I want to start with the lava farm. I have an idea of what I want to turn this into. So, well, I think I'm going to build that here. And yeah, be another time lapse here. is our lava farm. I think it turned out fairly well. Really like the smoke that goes up above it from the campfires. And if I go down here, I did make a few changes inside that was kind of hard to see in the time lapse. Essentially just added a few stairs on both sides so I could observe the lava in the actual farm a little bit easier. And then just made an easier access down to the output, which we still have a little bit of lava left over from the build up top. And then a place to put our buckets. So yeah, this thing is gonna be great. And I think I'm gonna use a fair amount of lava for fuel in furnaces when I'm doing maybe not like super large jobs, but you know, reasonable smelting or whatever jobs, cooking in the furnace. So I think that kind of leads on to the next thing I want to do, which is kind of figure out, I don't think I'll build any of the furnace arrays or anything like that, but just kind of figure out where in this little cave we should have some furnace arrays. So that up there right there is kind of where the lava is going to come out. And I would like to have, I don't know if I want to have like a river of lava going around, or maybe I'll do like pipes going around, but I would like to have some sort of connection to the lava vat or pot, whatever we're calling this little build here. And we'll have some furnace arrays. Now, in my experience, there's a number of reasons why you would use furnace arrays. Like you can have just a small furnace array that's useful for, you know, smaller jobs. And seeing as we use shulker boxes a lot, I feel like we should focus our attention around shulker boxes and getting them to, you know, making that work with the furnace array. So I guess we'll just do it here. So one of the furnace arrays that I want it to be one shulker of materials, and that uses lava. So this furnace array, I think we'll probably have 27 furnaces for this furnace array. That way I can put in the shulker full of materials that I'm going to smelt, and it'll go through and it'll drop one stack of materials per furnace, and then it'll go through and drop one lava bucket in each of the furnaces, and then it'll cook it all the way through. That's enough fuel for the entire run, for an entire stack. The next would be, you know, a very large smelting job. So that might be, I don't know, 27 furnaces times, maybe we do 27 times 27. You know, that way, that would be, I have a shulker that fills up, well, my ender chest would be completely filled with random shulker boxes that I want to go and smelt everything that's in my ender chest. And so we would end up probably dumping it into a regular chest and then run that all the way through. What fuel to use for that? I mean, we have the lava furnace or the lava farm. We should probably use lava for that, but that'll be something to keep in mind. We could also do bamboo. Bamboo is probably another very reasonable. So let's do this. Fuel sources. Lava. Bamboo. We could also do coal. We could, when we set up the Wither Skeleton farm, we will end up getting a fair amount of coal from that farm. So we have a very large, and we have one shulker of materials that uses lava. So we should, I think this right here is probably going to be a good spot for a furnace array. So I'm just going to mark that in red terracotta here. I'll just kind of go along here, do something like that. And that's just very, very, very rough. I will probably have to come in and figure out exactly how big I want that to go. I may go into, this is almost like a pillar right here. And so I may go through that and adjust that pillar somehow. Yeah. So that might be a good spot for a furnace array. We could probably make even just like right here work for a furnace array. Something like that. Maybe this is going to be a smaller one. Maybe this is a bigger one. This is a smaller one. And then we could have one, maybe inset back here somewhere. Boom, 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 boom. Somewhere around there. So this would be one furnace array, second furnace array, and a third one up there. And we only have 2 ideas for furnace arrays. So maybe this is actually a... Yes, I am currently doing this on the fly. With the very large one, I don't think that'll... any of these 3 spots would fit the very large one. I might be able to get this area back here to work for the very large. So maybe that's what we do. Maybe this turns into the very large one. This will probably be just the standard drop a shulker box in for materials. It accepts a shulker box full of lava and then runs through. And then we'll have to figure out what makes sense for that one up there. Maybe we have a super speed furnace array that is designed for one, well, I guess I should say roughly one furnace per block. And then this would be powered by bamboo. The idea behind this one is we would, you know, I have a shulker box, you know, filled with, I don't know, stone, and I want to turn it into smooth stone. But I'm, you know, currently working on a project and I just want to drop it into the furnace array and then sit there for, I don't know, a minute and then have this be completely filled afterwards and then go and start working on the project again. And so we would have in the perfect world, we would have one furnace per block. So that's 64 furnaces, another 64 furnaces, all the way through to here. So that's a lot of furnaces. We could probably fit that back there against that wall and sink that in back there. So yeah, that is 3 ideas for furnaces. And I'll have to figure out actual space and the mechanics behind all of these. Oops. I have a design for this one here. So yeah, maybe we'll build that one up pretty quick. So yeah, that's some pretty rough ideas right there. But these furnaces are probably going to have to wait for another episode because, well, we have run out of time for this one. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.